I met him in a city made of dusk and velvet lies. His trench coat soaked in secrets, his eyes full of goodbyes. He lit my cigarette with a question, said, "You look like trouble in perfume." I smiled like I meant it, trouble always starts with truth. He asked for my name, I gave him a look. Names are coffins for girls like me. I lit his cigarette, our fingers touched like fate. He asked me if I knew her, I smiled and said, too late. I played the part, a whisper in his ear, a shadow at his side, the bourbon soft and clear. He trusted me with silence, with maps and blood and glass. He never knew the footprints he followed were my past. I was the candle in his fog, the hand that wrote the clue. But every step he thought he took was mine before he knew. The rain fell like a verdict the night I found his coat. Empty sleeves, a bullet hole, a half-finished note. I stood where he had fallen, my heels in the same line, and I became the question, the suspect, and the sign. I wore his coat like pets, his hat like second skin. Took the case he couldn't close, let the real work begin. They said a woman killed him, her lipstick still warm red. I checked the mirror once, she stared right back and said, "You loved him like a mirror cracks, a shard inside your skin. You killed him when you understood you couldn't hold him in." No fingerprints but mine remain, no voice but mine replies. Each file, each clue, each cigarette, a string of my disguise. He never lived outside of me, he never had a name. Just a whisper of the woman who never played the game. I kissed myself through him, each breath a borrowed moan. I craved the man I built to leave me all alone. And when I pulled the trigger, it was mercy, it was grace. To lose the need to meet him and vanish from that place. I wear his shadow like a dress, I smoke his name in rings. I solved the crime to find myself, the one who pulled the strings. There never was a body, just smoke in the mirror.